Hey everybody, Asher here. It's been a little while. I hope you all have been doing well. Today we're playing some Helldivers and just kind of catching up, see how things are going. Feel free to let me know in the comments how you all are doing. As you probably know, it's been a little while since I put out a video, and I'm going to go talk about kind of why that is in a second. I am playing Helldivers today because it is a game I've been enjoying recently. There's actually been, for what I thought 2024 be a year without too many games I can work on my backlog. That hasn't quite worked out, but I have been sort of catching up with Helldivers because I didn't get it at launch, because I wanted to make sure the server issues were worked out because it is a wildly popular game. But we'll have fun with that in just a minute here. What have I been doing? I have been working and working quite a bit. Kind of the logistics of what's been going on is that I've had some new work that I've picked up, and that has, for lack of a better word, kind of killed my schedule. Not so much my free time, but I've had to be a lot more disciplined with my time. So what that turns into is that some of those windows that I used to be able to be like, okay, I'm going to just take during the day and play something and record a video, that's not really there now. And those times that I have been doing it, I've been instead going to the gym, which is a healthy life decision. You could see, I'm just flipping through some of the details just so you can kind of see what's on this front end of Helldivers. This is a game I really recommend. The co-op works really well when it works. You don't even need to buy these super credits or anything. You can get items that are like, freedom isn't free, but it gives you, it lets you dispense it with glee, things like that. This game's full of jokes. It's fun. We'll see that here in just a minute. But yeah, I've been...
Every star
there we go.
is a distress beacon.
That's technically
Crying
true.
out for liberation.
That's technically true. If you've watched Starship Troopers, you kind of know what they're going for with this game. If you've read the book Starship Troopers, then it's not like that. It's like the
Liberty calls for
movie.
aid across the galaxy. Only you can decide where to answer.
So we're going to try playing something here. Let's see if we can join up in somebody else's mission. I've had some problems with this just because there's a lot of people trying to go in a new campaign. It's not perfect, but generally once you're able to join, you can join. But I do like showing this just to be like, well, it's not all there just yet, and the missions keep coming and going. But we have, let's zoom out here real quick. There are 100,091 people playing, or 191,000 people trying to liberate this planet right now as part of the campaign. So these missions, I'm trying to pick them, and then they get filled up. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm just here kind of to shoot the shit and shoot
Innocents
some
perish
robots.
with every wasted second. We must act.
Yep, see, session's full. I'm just going to start my own game then and let people join up that way. So the way this structure works is that you have your difficulty on the bottom, and you can set your parameters here. I've unlocked extreme, but I'm not actually going to play an extreme here. I'm going to play on challenging just because I'm recording and talking here. Ooh, that's kind of a tough campaign to do two at once here. I don't have time to do both of these, but let's launch a pew pew missile. But we're supposed to be here already. Why are we... Oh, okay, weird. But anyway, the graphics in this game are great. I have also been able to do some hardware upgrades on the computer if you haven't noticed what this resolution is at, potentially. But some of that is just because my hardware was getting a little bit old, and I've been trying to work on some other things, such as writing, such as learning Blender, such as learning some other stuff, but... we got some people that are joining. That's awesome, too. But pretty much my cycle of life lately has been work, take care of kid stuff, work, take care of kid stuff, work, take care of kid stuff. I got a little bit of window for myself, but it's okay. I honestly don't mind. I appreciate, what's the word for it? I've gone through so many years of things not being as stable as I'd like. It's nice to sort of have a way where I can point myself in the direction and say, this is what I'm doing. Like, I had a court hearing yesterday that was just hellacious, and but at least I could end up saying, you know what, I can do it, and this is my work. And there's been some problems with work lately. I will not shy away from that fact. I'm not exactly sure which gear I want to take. I'm pretty sure I don't want to take the well, I was originally running around with the energy based laser. It's cute, Maybe we do that again just to see, because it's fun. But I kind of like the diligence here. They there's a lot of drama online because they released a patch and nerfed the breaker. Let's do pew pew laser. We're just playing for fun here. And ooh, shit! I forgot I was the host. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button. And fortunately, it looks like we have people who understand what push to talk means. There is crossplay with PlayStation, and that can lead to some people just having stuff open all the time. I think we're all ready to kill some bots. There are bugs if you are familiar with Starship Troopers, but we're not fighting bugs right now, we're fighting robots. And both of these things have... I love the intro here, and the music. Sound design's really well. I hate that I kind of have the volume down a little bit here just for recording. But the little intro sequence per mission, I have not gotten tired of it yet. There are a lot of low-level people here. I'm not used to being the highest level person. That's okay, we're gonna just get to it. So let me talk about work while we're here and we're kind of getting started. If you haven't seen Helldivers, you're going to see me do some entry codes to make some things drop from the sky, and we're going to blow some shit up and do some sub-objectives, hopefully. And try not to die, because I'm not super used to running with the laser. I've also unlocked a flamethrower recently because they buff flamethrowers. Any game that buffs a flamethrower is a positive in my book. Oh! I landed. We picked a good spot to land. I wonder what jerk decided on that. Okay, there we go. So let's send down my support things very quickly and hopefully not crush my allies with it. Oh, hi. Let's go ahead and... I did not aim that very well. Alright, so we're not supposed to land in a danger place. I did not get the rocket out in time. But this is... We're starting with some excitement, that's for sure. There I was, just gonna talk, and instead I got exploded by an assault raider while I was trying to be greedy and grab some equipment. Alright, what I should have done was drop the sentry, but it's fine. There we go. We got somebody who's comfortable enough reinforcing. Okay, so I'm not great with the laser, but we're gonna have to be great today. We do have 40 minutes to fuck this mission up, though, so that's fine. Okay. So all my gear's back there. That kind of sucks, but... let's at least get this back. Hey, friend! See, like, the lasers are nice and powerful, and I like having my little drone. If I could just hit him in the face, please. Okay. So we got launch codes, or we can go over here and try to take this shit out. Let's see what my teammates want to do. Because one of the things about these co-op games for sure is that you've got to really be able to just say, you know what, I have this plan of shit I want to do. Huh. I don't want the arc thrower. But if nobody else takes it, I'll take it.
Rare sample collected.
That's cool. Do need supplies. Alright. I guess if no one else wants the arc thrower...
Tagging location east. Calling in an eagle.
Calling in an eagle.
Let's see if we got a throw that goes a little bit better there. Alright. So we're just going to do some submissions here and it'll be fine.
Cancel that.
And try to get all this shit in here. That's totally fine. Alright. So we do have people that are kind of going to know what they're doing. That's a plus. Because in these kind of games, and this is not the usual kind of thing I play. If you've been to this channel any period of time, you know that this is not the kind of thing I usually play. And I was actually very close to dropping this game and refunding it. And then it kind of like clicked and it's just like, okay, this is good. Okay, I gotta remember I'm using the arc thrower right now. Yeah, see, that's smart. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Okay, we could also try not to get caught looking at my menu, so that's very exciting. Okay, we got some spread out people here. Let's go back to big rocket launcher. Alright. So there's my happy little sentry. Whoop. And that sentry will blow me the fuck up. Okay. So where is our encampment? I mean, I see you guys. And I should probably crouch and take a injection to the face here. Oh. There's an achievement for throwing a grenade back at somebody. I'd feel a little better with my shotgun. But maybe I can just hit that guy in the face. Hit you in the face. Turns out headshots are really effective against robots. Alright. Let's see if we can get a good eagle here. Probably not. Oh, that's not great. Okay, so outpost down. I'm sure I am. So, why didn't we get that, apparently? Alright. Let's fix this real quick, then. That's one down. Surely a rocket launcher can deal with this. There we go. You'd never know. I have no idea what I'm doing in this game.
Dropping a pin. West, 300 meters.
Alright. Apparently we're all just doing our own thing. That's fine. We're all doing our own thing then.
Calling down supplies.
Sending down an equipment package.
Okay, well, while we're here, and we do have robo patrols, I don't have to fight all these. And technically my armor does give me a little bit more stealth, however, the whole resupply beacon is going to aggro them, so that's fun.
Requesting sentry.
Northwest, far.
Okay, it's like these guys
West, 300 meters.
are all trying to kill me. And you'd think a rocket would do better against them, and they didn't. I'm a little disappointed in my loadout. But it's been a while since I've played an automaton mission, so I guess I shouldn't be too disappointed. Okay.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Alright. So let's see if we can do the other sub-objectives.
Southwest.
Did we drop the launch code somewhere?
Tagging map. Southwest. 300 meters.
Alright, that's a bomb. But yeah, this game's very pretty and it's it runs very well. The co-op's nice. Oh shit. It's a twitchy robot. But yeah, I can talk a little bit about work shit. So the thing with work right now is
Requesting advanced weaponry.
there we go, we're just gonna try to talk through that and get robots to actually scan and attack me here in a second. But I have, oh, you know what? I should probably remember my hotkeys here instead of getting chainsawed. Alright. And these things will hurt each other, so that's fun. Thing about work is apparently we don't talk about work because robots are constantly trying to kill us here. But as y'all may know, a lot of the work that I do is criminal defense, but that's not all I do. And in fact, one of the weird things that's come up the past year or so is that my caseload's kind of shifted. I do a lot more like felony criminal work now. Whoa. Hello. That was not very nice. Pretty sure somebody just literally dropped that on me. Oh wow, I almost actually got squished by my own reinforcement. I'm out of stems, so that's going to be exciting. Looks like my buddies are coming over here.
Dropping a pin. South. 200 meters.
And see, we got a lot of time to do this, so it's fine.
Left the squadron.
Oh,
Tagging map. North. 300 meters.
okay. I have a different idea, but what did I just say? We're going to stick with the team. And I'll have to figure out incoming meteor storm. Okay, so we don't want that. Just clear the camps and hopefully get some stems here in just a minute.
Orbital strike. Bot outpost spotted. Sending in an eagle.
It's a big bot outpost. Alright. Alright, what's G2 doing over here? Hopefully the meteors can actually work on this. You know what? Could really use a guard dog.
Requesting sentry.
Whew. How about I could really use to not get just flattened?
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Alright. So just regroup.
Deploying equipment package.
Calling down a support weapon.
So once again, one of the things that I do
Sending in an eagle.
on top of the criminal work is what is known as DSS defense work, and a lot of people don't think about doing that kind of work, or don't want to think about doing that kind of work, because it is literally defending people who have had their kids taken away by DSS. And there are some absolutely terrible, worse than managed democracy, some absolutely terrible fact patterns to go through. And it's gotten to the point where I'm getting more of those cases and getting more serious things, and let's just shoot a laser into the window, please. Okay. Let's reinforce as well.
Reinforcing.
Like, I'll go back to something I said before. I had a hearing earlier this week, and it was a doozy. Some of these are getting to the point now where I don't feel like I can talk about them very well because they are just so bad. The thing again is that people need representation, and you have situations like some of the cases I'm thinking of here where DSS is literally out for blood. Like, there are things that where the law is on their side, and there are things where you have people that have done wrong, and the system, one in particular, I can literally say the system has failed the person, because you have a case where somebody was essentially, as other people will put it kind of blithely, is a babies that have babies kind of case. And what ended up happening is that you have a child who's in DSS custody, whose child is also in DSS custody. And that child was left, the case I'm thinking of specifically, that child was left to kind of be feral. They're like, well, we've tried everything. We've tried nothing, and it hasn't worked. It's not that they haven't tried nothing. Yep. Someone's out of stems. It's really good sound design there. That's a grenade that I could have thrown back. But yeah, it sucks because there's not a lot that you can really do sometimes. But you can't just let the people rubber stamp things. It's the same that I've run into for criminal cases for years. Also, they patched this recently. I could stand really close to the launching missile and get wrecked. Used to be you could just stand right next to it, and while it launching you're fine. Now you will melt and die, and we only have 7 reinforcements left. Let's see. My armor's supposed to give me details for where things are. Let me get some more grenade or expendable anti-tank launchers or EATs. The reason I like these is because they have a very fast cooldown. In fact, I already have one, so now I have 2 more. I mean, these haven't been super effective, but it's fun. It's fun to have them. I'll know not to bring them on robot missions in the future. But like another hearing that I had recently, you have where kids just pretty much left to be like, well, we haven't been able to fix the kids, so now we're just going to completely just write her off. Another horrible one that I had. Oh, see, look, they patched that. I should have covered myself better. Patches are fun, aren't they?
I didn't know you could fly in this thing.
Okay, let's see if we can get another bug. No, I keep calling it bug outpost. I've been doing bug missions for freaking ever. Okay. Sorry, we didn't watch the big boom. Let's see if I can throw this far enough. I did not throw it far enough. Alright. That's a problem. I'm not doing as good as I should be with some of this shit. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Sentry's good. Knock that guy's head off. I guess the rocket launcher would be more effective if I could actually aim the launcher better. I was apparently killed by myself. Huh. I wonder if that's because I hit the shield and then... or the turret got me. There we go. Reinforce any day now. So yeah, laser pretty good. Okay. Don't need Robro coming after me with a nightmare chainsaw. There we go. Oh, they have weak sides. That's cute. Okay, how can I almost should be bringing a grenade launcher, because I could totally grenade launch into there. Let's see. Alright. Did that get it? Yep. Okay. But yeah, it's really distressing to go to court and be like, I know exactly what's going to happen today. It's going to be terrible. But if I don't do something, nobody else will. Wait, is that somebody in a mech? That's my friend? Probably not. Okay. Okay, I would like for you to die, please. Oh, shit! Okay. Let's get out of the frying pan first. Okay, I said out of the frying pan. Probably just need to get out of here. But yeah, I have a lot of depressing stories. There's people that all the time are like, oh, criminal cases, that's cute. Tell me about what dumb things people did. Yeah, another case that I had recently is literally a side that I'm not used to being on. How did that not crush a robot? Side I'm not used to being on at all, where my client was raped, and I had to go after DSS, who was essentially saying, you know what? It's my client's fault that she got raped. And it's not just, okay, la la la, I'm talking up stuff. That was literally their argument. That was me running into a meteor. That's my fault. But yeah, we just gotta extract and get the hell out of here. But yeah, it's not me trying to be melodramatic. That was literally me arguing, hey judge, by the way, my client may not be perfect, but she didn't ask for this to happen to her either. Okay, let's see if I can get to the extraction zone. Just gotta run. Hopefully not be slowed. But since all I'm doing is focusing on running, this should be fine for me to talk about other stuff. Because the really unfortunate thing is that, because I know my judges, I've talked about that plenty of times before, is that the judge at the end of the hearing essentially said, well, you know, it's her fault she got raped. And coming from someone who is defending people from the action of the state, that's a really sickening people to hear say. I do a lot of criminal work. I specifically don't take sex crime cases because I know that's something that I can't, like, separate myself to defend. Like, you gotta know that about yourself sometimes. But when we have a situation like this where somebody was literally hurt, and I won't go into the details, obviously, but it turned out that the judge, as part of, the judge was like, well, you shouldn't have done drugs, but part of what enabled the rape was that the person threatened my client to, you will do these drugs, and then you will do what I want. And it's a horrible, horrible thing. And honestly, it was a very tough case to go into. I had to go after the responding officer who testified in court because he said the only violent thing that happened was allegedly a choke happened as the person was leaving, but there were no bruises on my client. First off, bruises sometimes do not appear until well after the fact. But secondly, rape is a violent crime. And that is something that I led with that question. I don't normally get to do things like that. And that got everybody's attention really quickly. But you watch the personnel in the courtroom. The DSS attorney didn't feel great about it, but it's her role to prosecute, essentially, the cases that are in front of her. But at the same time, the way that she prosecuted it. I understand why she did what she's doing. I predicted that's how she was going to handle the case. It's just sad that I wrote a lot of angry notes in my notes, including victim blaming, including, is this the best that DSS can do, trying to protect children by literally going after somebody for being a victim of a sex crime. Oh damn, we're gonna be in some serious shit here. Alright. And I know I feel like I'm rambling. That was probably one of the things that upset me the most about my practicing of the case. Like, I handled it as well as I could. I didn't like in my closing argument that my brain was running so fast that I couldn't get all the words out that I want to get out. So I felt like I was constantly, like, pausing and trying to collect myself. Ugh. But yeah. Here's the thing, is that I've been trying to exercise, keep myself healthy, because sometimes I feel like my heart can't fucking take it with court. And it's just, I have enough of this shit going on with people, and I'm just like, you know what, if I can keep myself healthy, I have a family history of heart problems anyway. Let me fucking just stay in the game long enough, because nobody else wants to do this work. The people have been leaving the appointed list. Good game, y'all. That was really good recovery. People have been leaving that appointed list like crazy. And it's pretty much me and just a few other attorneys that are still there that get these cases. And there's no holding back on them, and I have to be the one to go in there. And I do have some truly unhinged people, and I do have some people that have some problems that can't really help themselves. But I don't have little fun heart stories of like, ha ha ha, look at this person. It's like, you want to be fucking depressed? Let me tell you about my work. And that's where I'm at right now. So I'm not making YouTube like I used to. I'd love to be able to just like stream shit again, just occasionally play, or even like play Helldivers with people if schedule works out for people. I mean, those would all be fun. But ultimately, there's serious shit that I'm taking care of, and that has to be your priority, not the cat. There's a cat meowing in the background. I don't know if I can get Bernie up here. He's gotten bigger. Hey, Bernie. Bernie alert. This is the orange tabby of doom. But got to prioritize taking care of work, taking care of family, and that means that taking care of YouTube is like, going down. But that's okay. There's a lot of content out there. I have a lot of questions about YouTube as a platform anyway, and I really need to come up with a better like loadout for these automaton missions. But anyway, that's Helldivers. It's a fun game. I'm really glad I didn't do a harder mission, because I would have been screwed with that stuff. But yeah, that'll do it for now. This is Asher. I have some other games that I'd like to post videos of in the future, but yeah. Please let me know how y'all are doing. I am okay. Stressed, but okay. I will say that in like sort of returning around my life, I did lose about 25 pounds last year. I don't know if the face cam shows any difference or not from the past. I haven't really looked at side by side, but it's one of those things where it's like that number can keep going down. It's fine. One of the depressing things I've come to find out is that doctors saying, "Oh, lose weight and your blood pressure problems will go." No, that's back to the family history of blood pressure issues where, oh sweet, we're gonna get a nice infomercial here.
Hell-bent on our destruction. And how do we defeat a deadly weapon with an even deadlier weapon?
There we go.
Acquisition yours today.
Thanks for the advertisement. But anyway, that's gonna do it here. You're welcome to pop onto the Discord. I know it hasn't been as active lately, but I still check from time to time, even if I don't have as much to say, because I don't want to be like, hey, let me depress you all with what I'm doing, or let me depress you all with the creative endeavors I've been not able to actually exercise and work at because I've been busy doing other things. But it's okay. Sometimes life hands you some opportunities, and those opportunities are letting me help people that need help. Does it necessarily work with the court system? Not really. Am I making a lot more court work for the Court of Appeals? Yes. But if I have the opportunity to help people, that was the whole reason. Once I learned what the LSAT stood for, which is a story I've told before, it's the reason I decided to continue trying to go to law, is that there's people out there that could use someone to do good or do right by them. So that'll do it for this one. Once again, I appreciate y'all being here for whoever ends up watching this now or later. And yeah, just things will come out as they come out, and may end up doing more on Twitch later. I mean, once again, there's no heroes in the race to internet platform clickbaity everything. But I will say this about Helldivers, speaking of clickbait. Despite the terrible, stupid rush to content backlash of, oh my god, all the weapons suck. They don't. And you can still play the game and kill things. It's fun. You don't just have to use one loadout. There's no meta. It's not a player versus player game. But, yeah. That's all for now. Happy, I guess, almost spring, late winter. It's really been a while. I even recorded another Void Stranger video, and I don't know if I have what I recorded anymore. I didn't edit it. All right, I've talked long enough. Y'all take care.